Hi, my name is Tiffany Dawn Hassey, and I'm a spoken word performance poet. I currently live in Long Beach in the East Village Art District, and I've been writing for the last 10 years, trying to understand my experience, trying to transmute my pain into art so that I could heal creatively. Just to update you guys, about 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with a very severe onset of obsessive compulsive disorder, which in my experience is a very misunderstood disorder. A lot of people display it as washing your hands a lot or aligning your hangers with purple, green, blue, pink, and being very, almost like a type A personality, very strict and rigid. And it's not that it can't be that, but it's so much more than that. And I started having these compulsive rituals that I was doing, and I didn't understand what they were. I didn't know why I had to do them. I didn't know why I had to continue to check the stove even when it was off. I didn't know why I had to blink a certain way to move a step forward. I didn't know why I had to tie my shoe a certain tightness so that I could walk and then talk to you. I didn't understand these things that I had to do, and a lot of people with classic OCD have usually themes. So they wash their hands and it's germs, or AIDS, fear of AIDS. It's just like fear of harming someone. And mine, for whatever reason, were anything and everything. So anything could trigger it at any time. And really, essentially, I'm trying to assuage a discomfort, a feeling that I get. And with my situation, again, diagnosed severe. At one point, I had to leave college, wasn't able to leave the house. I was sort of coupled with a tic disorder stemming from Tourette's. So it's been a process of learning how to be public and be personable and be somewhat, the person that I am in everyday life while still maintaining my authenticity and not trying to have to hide in clandestine and run to the bathroom and do these things that I have to do, count a certain number of times, flick a switch, blink, make a movement, and motor utterances like just to be okay, and not understanding why. So I started to write, and through writing I started to understand what I was going through, and I started to extract, again, the pain into paper. And then I decided that I didn't want my poetry to be just on paper. I wanted to deliver it. The idea of concatenation, connecting, one-on-one, interactive with the crowd, with people on the street, people over the register if I'm at work, at bars, it didn't matter. I do it to live, not for a living. And so in the last 10 years, this is what's been happening to me, and I'm just here to share my story, and maybe in hopes that anyone who has any sort of struggle, and it can be anything over the map. There's a spectrum of things we all go through, but if they could just identify and in some way relate and give them hope. For me, it's really about, again, transmuting pain into art and artistically healing through expression.